So I just lost someone that I was really close to. And, I was close to the whole family, mainly the sister. Um, but I was also close to her mom and then her brother that her mom and her helped take care of. Um, so the mom passed away a couple years ago, and it hit, the family really hard and hit me hard. And then my friend had to take over taking care of her brother. She did a great job doing all that and whatnot. He had something happen to him recently. I'm not going to go into any of the details because it's not any of my business to share. But basically, he ended up in the hospital and he ended up passing away. And I'm just sitting here with that and, trying to be as good of a friend as I can, because obviously she's the most important one here. It's just got me remembering everything that I went through last year and, the person that I lost last year being my dad. And then, kind of lost my mom in some ways last year because she's a lot better, but she's not the same person that she was before she got sick. She's a lot different. And like at this point, she's, we're almost, us the kids are almost more the parents. And you don't really think about how that role flips whenever you're, in your teens or early 20s or even headed to 30. You don't really think about it, that there's a good chance that one day you'll be the one taking care of your parents. I don't know how it normally is with people that like take care of their parents. I don't know if most of the parents are mentally cognitive at that point or if they're similar to mom, which is like she's more childlike these days. She gets upset a lot easier, and she doesn't understand certain things and whatnot. But just all the loss that my family and this family that I'm close to have been dealing with. Like last year, I also lost one of my best friends, and that hit me pretty good as well. I have a lot of regrets on that one. But yeah, I've just been thinking about death, and it's just a very unexpected and terrible thing at times, especially when you don't see it coming. I'm just tired of losing people, and I know it's not going to end. I know that's kind of how life works, but it's kind of similar to my video last week. I didn't feel comfortable posting, just a silly video because of my dad and the anniversary of him passing away. It's kind of how it is this week. I'm just sitting here and I'm just very sad and kind of just want to talk. I could always not post a video, and that's fine too. I kind of wanted to just, obviously, like, it's not, like, he's not my blood family member, and, I'm not gonna just, like, post a bunch of pictures and, like, go into details of any of it, because it's not my family, and it's not my business to be sharing all that kind of stuff. But I did want to express my feelings and kind of just say my piece, because I wasn't there, obviously, when he passed away. I wasn't there when he got sick, and so obviously didn't get to let him know how much he meant to me, and he meant a lot to me. The whole family was always very good to me. I guess I'll say the first names, but that's about all I'm gonna say. The mother's name was Marion, and she was always so giving and kind and very loving. She was another mother to me, and she always treated me like one of her own. And then my friend, her name is Raylene. She's the one that, was going through all of this. And then the one who just recently passed away, he is Jonathon. And he was just, the whole family is very similar to how the mom was. And, just also kind-hearted and sweet and thoughtful. But Jonathon, he just had this big old heart. And he would always like want to give people like kind of gifts, like just random things that he would want to like give people. But the main thing that I remember is just like him. He would ask me like different things that I would like. He would always remember that, and he would always like anytime he saw something that was like Spider-Man or dinosaur were the two things that I told him. Anytime he saw anything of those, he would always like point them out, and he would get them as a gift for me. And then he would always he loved drawing, and I'll have to put a couple of the pictures of his drawings up every single time I would go down to visit them, and they lived a couple states away from me. Every time I would go to visit them, I would come home with no less than 4 or 5 of his drawings, and I still have them, a couple of them hanging up on my fridge, and I would just look at them, and it would always make me think of him and smile. Like I said, he was just very sweet like that, and yeah, I'm just really gonna miss him. I hope that he knew that he meant a lot to me, and I hope that his mom knew that, she meant a lot to me as well, and that they were loved by so many people, and that so many people are gonna miss him and do miss her. And I guess that's all that I have to say, just what he meant to everyone. Just such a very, very good guy.